Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
The Boxing Voice, bringing you the most relevant news and latest rumors in the sport of boxing from around the world, while delivering diverse opinions and thought-provoking insights from a revolving cast of panelists. The most relevant guests in boxing, answering hard-hitting questions and touching on the topics that interest you the most. Correspondents from all over the globe, giving us the inside track on what's happening from fight town to fight town, and access to the inner workings of events allows you, the listener, a chance to get inside the fight. From continent to continent, coast to coast, we give you, the caller, a consistent outlet to voice your opinions on topics relevant to you by subscribing to iTunes, creating a tight-knit community by connecting the Sweet Science's most enthusiastic fans. Now, Nestor Gibbs.
Yo, we're back. The Mac is alive. Return of #TBV podcast. We are back. It is Sunday afternoon before the big Sunday show, and we got to talk a little bit of border wars because all our athletes will be packing their bags either tonight or early in the morning, heading out for travel. Everyone should land around noontime, West Coast time, Matt's time, Long Beach. We're going to be out there, baby. It's going down, Maywood Boxing Club. Got to put our stamp on California. Let me go ahead and I can't even bring in my co-host because of the
I can.
new computer, there is no host's intro for this guy.
Daladi Vinyasi production.
This is a beautiful performance against a very tough guy in Michael Johnson. How do you feel about it? Fuck that. Conor McGregor.
ThaBoxingvoice.com. You know me, Larry. From a wicked entrance, from a flip over the rope into a knockout now. When the main thing is, I just want the guy. I wish.
ThaBoxingvoice.com. Yes, the hipsters here. Haters beware. God, Tuesday's going to come, and the haters are going to be crying because I think a bunch of underdogs are going to get some W's come Tuesday, and I can't wait to chop it up. Obviously, the weigh-in's tomorrow. The press conference is tomorrow. So much is tomorrow. Team Canada is already in LA. They tried crashing the Wake and Bake podcast on patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice last night. I told them, get the fuck out of here. You're not allowed. Okay, I sent them packing back to their motel. Anthony from Cincinnati is coming in tonight. Everyone else coming in tomorrow. I'm hyped. It's coming. D-Day is here. It's lit.
Yo, that's messed up. Why would you turn them away? And try talking into your new shiny professional microphone that everyone on ESPN uses.
Don't be jealous. It's okay, man. Don't be jealous. But why would I let my opponent and Santiago's opponent come into our podcast when it's our podcast? That's ridiculous.
I mean, because listen, Mayweather is a gentleman in and out of the ring. You're supposed to be able to turn it off and on, Matt. I mean, I don't get it.
There's been plenty of times where Mayweather and other stars have not been gentlemen outside the ring.
True, Victor Ortiz, he choked him in the press conference.
Like, let's be completely honest here. You can name tons of other stars. Ali, Tyson, fucking Mayweather, McGregor. Look at that entire buildup. Nothing of that sort was gentlemanlike.
Yeah. Is Wilder versus Ortiz on CBS Ness? Not from what I have seen. I received emails simply stating that they're, going to be selling tickets pretty soon. The fight's official. We'll be talking about that tonight. No worries. Today, we're talking about the fact that if we could get these 24 fighters to sign up, Matt, if you and Warren end up being the night of the fight of the night, regardless of outcome, if you produced a Miguel Burchett versus who'd he fight? That was like back and forth. Was it Burchett? Who got fight of the year? I guess Salido, but I don't want anybody to take that type of punishment. Salido versus whoever was fight of the year was a lot of Mexican piñata hitting,
Anthony Joshua, Klitschko, James DeGale, Badu Jack, any of those fights?
Shout out to Sonny Das for showing us love for TBV being out in Dallas covering Earl Spence, man. And we plan to do it for every camp here moving forward. I'm very happy everyone enjoyed my live commentary of the sparring. If you haven't checked that out, head on over to youtube.com/ThaBoxingVoice and check out as I told it how I seen it live while watching Earl spar 4 straight opponents in preparation for his fight. And I've never done that, Matt. I mean, obviously I'm not on an Earl Spence level, but I've never had the ability to change 4 straight. I'll tell you who has, though. And even though he's not on the Earl Spence level, he was able to do sort of a ring of fire with a new group that he trains with called the Real Suicide Squad is what they're going by. These guys are a tight-knit boxing community that motivate one another to, you know, go hard in the gym or on the mountain. And Enrique has joined that circle, and he was able to do, you know, this style of sparring where it was a fully prepared boxer in each corner with equipment, headgear, everything on all 4 corners, and a fighter in the middle. And every 30 seconds, one guy would come off the corner, and you got to go at it with him. 30 seconds, the next guy. 30 seconds, the next guy. When you're done with all 4, you take a corner, someone takes the center. What do you think about this style of training that Enrique has resorted to in the last couple of weeks of training camp here for his rematch with Canadian El Loco Sands Jose?
I mean, first off, it's Enrique, so I definitely don't believe that he's been going frequently enough to where he's now become a different type of boxer. Because originally he was very, very flat-footed, he was stationary, he was robotic.
Let me question some of that. What if, like you've mentioned here many times before, in boxing we hear this synonymous phrase, iron sharpens iron. So what if that new group of people that he's training with now is that good? Can it resort in some sort of spike in his talent and or confidence coming into this fight?
Absolutely. I mean, definitely. I definitely think that's a possibility. But then you look at Jose. Jose has definitely been training hard. Jose is bought an actual boxing gym from what I've been hearing. It definitely seems.
And he's sent pictures that he is on weight. I think he's at 183, maybe 186.
And I've seen the last picture I've seen of Enrique, he was at 193. So he still had, what was that, 8 more pounds to cut. I think there is a little bit more concern on Enrique's part. He has more question marks. He has more asterisks coming into this fight. I do think that style of training is perhaps inducive for success, but I don't know if he was doing it long enough. I don't know if he was doing it frequently enough. That's a question I need to ask Enrique. How many times a week were you doing that?
I mean, when you think of it, it's probably what Wilder and Earl Spence do on a smaller level, right? Wilder does 2 straight rounds with a guy. Enrique's doing 30 seconds with a guy, then switching it up. And it could be also slightly more beneficial too, because you consistently have a fresh guy. Every 30 seconds, someone's fresh, you know? Yes. And listen, 30 seconds is a long time in the ring. But you said Anthony Edwards gets there. And that's a fight that I'm interested in. There's been very little on Anthony, but he has talked the talk. And thank our lucky stars, you know, it's only a few more hours before he's actually got to walk the walk. What I do like about his style is that I can see he's not afraid to engage and or be hit because of his style. You know, kind of you can see the Cincinnati in him, the way that he ducks down low and he's given the kind of the shoulder. I wonder what's going to happen. Is Eric Garcia going to be mesmerized by that? You can use that on certain guys and they're like, oh, wait, what is he going to do? And they stop coming forward. Or is Eric going to be the type of guy that says, man, fuck all that pretty shit. I'm coming straight at you.
True. And again, I think Anthony's, even though he has that little bit of a slick style, I think he's more of an aggressive boxer. I think Anthony likes to come forward and throw hands, throw combinations. And Eric does too, in my opinion. I think that fight's going to be highly interesting because I think both guys are going to meet in the center of the ring. Both guys are going to be very close to each other and trying to slip shots, land their own. That's going to be a highly entertaining fight. And you said Anthony hasn't shown us much, but he did post some sparring maybe a week ago. And that sparring was impressive. That was perhaps more impressive than any sparring I've seen from Eric Garcia, just to be honest.
That's my worry with these novice fights. And listen, we were all novice at once. And that's why my biggest recommendation, and it's not even my own recommendation, it's one that I continuously asked all the professional fighters, and that recommendation is sparring. Just spar. You need experience, and that's the only way to get it. Be comfortable, because you're right. I'm a little worried about our friend Eric Garcia from Canada, because he kind of is still the type of fighter that when a shot comes at him, he rather jump out and back away from danger, whereas a more experienced fighter maybe dips the shot, right? Maybe tilts his head, maybe gives his shoulder, maybe parries, you know what I mean? Something, maybe counters. A novice fighter sees the shot, jumps backward out of danger. And I'm wondering, is it going to be that type of fight? And can Anthony then turn it around? Because even me, right? You blame me for a boring fight. And that's what I like to call recipe due to an opponent that doesn't want to get engaged.
Especially if you're naturally a counter boxer, you need somebody to come forward to implement your own style. Again, I don't think Anthony is that back foot boxer, though. I think Anthony is a come forward guy. I think these two guys are going to clash in the center, similar to Tony Sal. Tony Sal is going to be a fight where both guys are going to be in the center of the ring and exchanging a lot of shots. And I think it's going to be about which one is going to be given the back foot first. That's going to be a very important question on a lot of these fights. Who's going to take that back step first?
Yeah, man. I'm glad it's taken so long, but it's about 48 hours away, and I'm feeling excited. I mean, to see some face-offs tomorrow, see these guys face to face. The thing is, we've been here before, you and I. We got a little bit more experience than some of them in terms of at least the I guess butterflies of being across from your opponent.
The nerves. Yeah.
And there's a lot of smiles. It's not like in boxing. See, because we know each other. So it's different. In the amateurs, you know of the fighter, but you don't know the fighter as closely as we do. So that's also going to be interesting. But yeah, man, quickly, I just want to mention again, I didn't even get your take on it. I mean, 50 per fighter. If every fighter threw up a 50, Matt, you smoke 50. Not a day, but at least every 3 days.
Yeah, but that's the point. I would have to give up $50 worth of smoking.
Doggy, but you not nice? You not betting on Matt?
I'll put it this way. Definitely watch TBV's Patreon only podcast, Wake and Bake, patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We did a West Coast press conference for Border Wars. JP and a lot of the guys there were mentioning that me versus Warren should be the main event. That me versus Warren could be the best fight of the night.
What? Because JP has never even seen you. He's never been in a gym with you guys.
So he's on Patreon.
Yeah, but the last time he seen you was in the garage. So like he needs.
The main event is about hype and about interest.
Okay. So defend yourself.
Is my fight not the number one most hyped fight on the card?
I don't think so.
Then what is?
You even have a voice. I think you've given Warren a voice by talking for him. But what has Warren really said? The last time he's put out a video is probably Border Wars 1 or that I can remember him in a car with Jose years ago. I mean, I don't know what you mean. No, honestly. Listen, if you want to talk about main event and maybe not that the crowd is demanding, but the Jose and Enrique fight have
the number one like critic of that fight being the main event.
I know, but check it out. The Jose and Enrique fight has the natural Sergey Kovalev, Andre Ward ingredient that it was a rematch. It's a rematch. So they have that advantage. Then they have the fact that both men have gone on to be dedicated to boxing in their own way. Since then, Enrique,
Arguable.
his boxing fan apparel company has taken off a little more. Obviously, he's done way better designs that are now just hot ones. You know what I mean? The Podcast Kings is something I don't take off. And just various others. He has this beautiful hoodie. There's various others. He's gotten better at that. While Jose, like you said, has ventured so far out that it's rumored he's buying an actual gym facility with ring and weights in the whole 9 yards. I mean, he's gone above and beyond with Border Wars. So they have all that. But then you always got Ness that can't help but be honest and bring you the rumors. And rumor has it, in that ring of fire that Enrique decided to go in, he was knocked out B-Hop style. And no, it's true. He was knocked out of the ring. And you see Jersey Boy Boxing Club ring is like 4 feet in the air. This ain't the cheap. Well, let's not say cheap, because one day I'll probably get the $2,000 ring myself. But this is the $8,000 one, I think, and that's cost price. So you ain't getting it for 8. Let's just say that 4 foot ring costs 10 G's. All right. Enrique went flying out of that one. And he took it serious. While I wanted to laugh, I understand the severity of head blows and head trauma. So he went to get an MRI and everything. He went to the emergency room and he got checked out. And he told me he was good. And then I was in Texas and I'm included in the Ring of Fire, the Real Suicide Squad, and believe me, the Real Suicide Squad doesn't include anyone you guys know. Me and Enrique are the only ones. No one else that you know is included. So you could strike Doomsdays from your mind. That guy's too lazy to be in that squad. These guys actually work out. These are real kids that they're trying to fucking go somewhere. You know what I mean? They're running 8 miles on Garrett Mountain, bro. I don't even turn it off just to show me how fat I am, because these kids, they just nonstop. It's like 12 of them. And the fucking chat doesn't stop, bro. They're not joking. I know Enrique must have muted it by now. But when I was in Texas, he seemed to be active. So I thought he was going to the gym. I text him yesterday and I'm like, yo, what's good? Making sure everything's good, making sure Boxing Fan Apparel is going to make its presence at Border Wars 2018 and have properly printed shirts for the, venue and event. And he tells me, man, you don't even know what I've been going through. I'm suffering a concussion. So I hit him back like, what? I thought you said they said you was good. He never answered me. Still. No. Jose was always training for the knockout. Now, Bruce is the betting line. Bruce hearing this, I mean, the thought of a knockout has to increase.
Very quickly, just to add something. Enrique, obviously in the Border Wars group chat, mentioning group chats, was very weird last night. Being, casual, easy self, but even more so to the point where we were questioning his mental state. All of us were questioning his mental state.
Maybe he's questioning fighting. Maybe he is suffering a concussion, and he's like, "Yo, if I fight, I'm putting myself at risk. But if I don't fight, they're gonna think I'm a bitch. They're gonna think, that this really ain't happened." I mean, I could see all that. I'm telling you, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's main event status. The drama is dead.
I think the pressure's getting to Enrique. And maybe this concussion, air quote, concussion, is getting to him even more, maybe. I don't know. I mean, again, I think that's even more evidence as to why that fight cannot be the main event. Just too many question marks on those guys, in my opinion.
All right. So other than yourself, Mr. Conceited, make a case for someone. Like, what the fuck? I can make a case for myself. My
point has always been
let me just help you understand this, that anytime we being yourself or ourselves, say something about ourselves, it's always going to sound not only HD, but surround sound Bose theater in our brains, bro. It's going to bounce off our own ears like lovely, like Matt Hunter versus Warren, the main event. That sounds excellent to you because it's you saying it. Just like me saying Ness, main event. Oh, that's going to sound good to me. But let's try and not be conceited.
Again, I've always said Doomy versus Mitty should probably be the main event because those guys are the real fighters.
If it was a fucking buffet or a food eating contest.
But is Enrique going to make weight? I mean, that's another question.
No. Enrique makes weight.
I don't know.
Enrique will make weight. Enrique, that's what he will make is the weight. That's what he will make. But listen, man, I mean,
the day after you get knocked out with a concussion already. Like, I don't know if it's dangerous to fly again after too many concussions for Enrique, because does he have a flight the night of the fight?
I mean, he'll be changing that flight, yo. If he let himself get knocked out, he's gonna be changing that flight. You know, it's gonna cost him a lot to get knocked out by Jose. Not only is it gonna be pride, it'll be financial. So, again, bro, 50 times every fighter is $1,200.
I'm okay with that.
Imagine you and Warren pop off and y'all like Mayweather Pacquiao, even though people didn't like it, but it happened, right? Yo, $600 each. You could even negotiate like, Warren, I carried the fight. I did better in the fight. Or you can negotiate like with the winner, you know? Like you
I think it's clear 50-50. The best fight, there's two parties involved with the best fight, so they should get it equally, in my opinion. No matter what the fight is or who it is, even if it's myself and Warren. And again, I agree with that. I think we should do it. You have to get a majority vote, though.
Yeah, man, I like that. I like that for sure. 50 per fighter, 1,200 to fight. But who do you think will be fight of the night, Mr. Conceited, outside of yourself?
Sal Tony, that could be fight of the night. Anthony Eric, fight of the night.
So biased.
Chris and Santiago could be fight of the night.
Anthony Eric, you said?
Yeah. Anthony versus Eric? Yeah, I think that could be fight of the night.
You're riding a lot on Anthony.
Of course. I mean, because he's good. Chris versus Santiago. Joe versus Lemon. That's a sleeper right there. Info Joe versus Lemon.
You know what's going to be a fight now that I'm thinking?
What?
Aaron versus Marvin. Marvin throwing a kill, okay? It's just I'm fucking extremely nice, but Marvin is throwing a kill. And yo, when I hugged Cancel at the Canelo Triple G, he was you know what I mean? He was a little linebacker. So I don't know. And they both played football.
Mm-hmm.
But
obviously Cantor at a higher level. Cantor was a Division I college athlete.
Okay. Hit the soundbite.
Which one?
Word has it though, Marvin could be mentally not all there right now.
Because that left hook you landed on him?
No, because his wife is expecting.
Oh, okay. Good point.
Any minute. She could have it before. She could have it during. He's hoping she has it after. But she's ready to go. But let's talk about these Texas boys. You know, they often say we don't speak of them much. I had the opportunity to fly out there. And I won't say anything. Let's change it up. Ask me something.
Did you meet Kevin by chance?
Did not.
Interesting.
Word is I trained at his gym, though.
Okay. Because Kevin is in the chat. I see you, Kevin. You versus Fern is not the main event, but that is a good fight. That is a true sleeper right there. I do agree.
How was it not the main event if Fern allegedly sparred 250 rounds?
180 something rounds, actually.
Still putting it in.
I don't know. I just don't think that's the main event. I think if you're talking about people that have been quiet.
So have you gotten in there with Fern since he made the 250 round statement?
I got in with him maybe the week before. I don't know if that week we got in because that was this week, wasn't he?
So to the best of your knowledge, Matthew Hunter, would you say that you sparred Fern between him having 200 to 250 rounds?
Yeah, absolutely, 100% positive.
Well, can you attest to his improvement?
Oh, of course. Right, commentator hat right now. Not trying to be biased, right? Just from what I've seen, Fern has improved his cardio, his power, his speed, his boxing IQ, his overall boxing ability and talent has improved. Obviously, we were talking about a guy that I used to be able to stop, not necessarily like knockout or hurt, but just I can make him stop. I can outwork him and make him quit within 2 or 3 rounds 6 months ago, right? Now he's going 9 straight rounds, hopping in there with 4 different sparring partners. Some of them are amateurs, some of them are pros.
So did he run over you?
No, he hasn't run over me.
So you still got the
I always got that. Don't worry about that, man.
You go, yo, are you gonna be sporting this Nate Diaz beard or whatever this man beard you got going on?
Beard. Secondly, I'm definitely sporting this.
Wow. Cushion. He's looking for cushion, ladies and gentlemen.
It's like you go into war, like a Viking beard, it's that mentality.
I hear you. But in boxing, they say that's cushion. We need to shave that off. Listen, let's get back to the Texas boys. So ask me some more questions. All right, Kevin wasn't there. What else?
What was your
Sonny Das one of those? How do we join Border Wars? Usually you go to ThaBoxingvoice.com. There is a banner there that says join Border Wars, but it is closed right now, sir. We're not sure when we're going to be doing Border Wars 3, but obviously stick around. Matt,
what is your perception on Marvin's boxing skill? Not his power, just his boxing skill, his ability to box, combination.
I think it's always going to be difficult for a person fighting me because I'm a taller guy, and I mean, him being from Texas, they probably don't even see guys like me unless they're on the court, and not from Texas. I don't know, so I don't know. It was, I think that he's good though. I do. I think that he's quick.
Who did you have an easier time with, Cruz or Marvin?
Well, I can't say that I had an easier time with Cruz or Marvin because with Cruz, it was totally different. I just looked at Cruz and felt bad. Like, yo, he's too small. So I just went for his shoulders and body, as you can see. I didn't even go for a headshot. I hit a headshot because I aimed at his shoulder and he leaned into that. You know what I mean? So that's not, like I didn't go full throttle on Cruz. And Cruz didn't go full throttle on me because there were some gym mates there that you could see. An African-American, both actually were African-American, one with dreads that I eventually sparred, and another heavyweight that I wanted to spar, but they were just very vocal as to what was going on. So, not everybody performs under pressure or under them lights like Ness.
Now, did you go, full pressure or full force on Marvin?
Did I go full? No, I didn't go full because when I landed that left hook that could be seen on patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice, you heard me say clear as day, shout out to my Rode mic. Oh, actually, no, that was iPhone because that was Cruz's phone with nothing. So anyway, yeah, you heard me say, are you okay? Like I stopped. Had that been the fight, I would have knocked him out. Like I told him, like, yo, I would have put you down. After the fight, I told him, like, I would have put you down. But like, it's sparring. We working on shit. I needed the sparring because I don't really know how big my opponent is. I just know he's 255 and that he played football too. And when he spars with Cantu, they look fairly similar height. So I'm like, this is what I needed that. I needed that. Plus Marvin was confident, he sent messages with Jose, like, yo, tell Ness I want to spar him. And
oh, he was talking greasy. He was talking greasy in that group chat.
Oh, word? What he was saying?
Oh, just, like, oh, I'm going to fight Ness next. Like, don't worry about it. Like, I didn't duck him, blah, blah, blah. And then literally an hour after you guys sparred, I got the text saying, yo, Ness's cardio is so good, man. He's going to knock out Hazel, like, blah, blah, blah. Man, Ness is really good. He went like 8 rounds, blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, man, I get it. You got torched. Like, it's okay. That's why I sent you the text so quickly saying, like, yo, Ness, I need to see this footage. Because Marvin made a 180 so quick in tone and energy that you must have touched him. And you did. So
I boxed, man. I boxed, and that's what I plan to do in my fight. You know, I plan to box. Yo, shout out to Amazon. I swear, I feel like it. I can't wait for the takeover. I think I just want to see what's it gonna feel like. Are they gonna just lock us in our house with drones or what, bro? You know, I was looking at some pads. We went to the gym yesterday, so I was looking at pads Friday night at 11:43. I still haven't decided. 11:43. I haven't decided which pads. I order before midnight. They get here before noon. I use them in the gym between the hours of like 2 and 4. Insane, bro, how quick things are. But yeah, we shut down the sparring on our side, and we're just focusing on accuracy, you know, staying loose, movement. We put out some Doomsday pad work. He's working 2-a-days. I don't know, man. I'm hoping he got at least crack a 90, huh?
You know his weight at? Is that right? You know where his weight is?
Man, this is the thing, bro. I don't know how he eats, man. When he goes home, it's over. That's all. He could work. We sweated. Yo, yesterday's session, man, it was crazy. That gym was dumb hot. But I don't know what he's putting in his body, bro. I don't know what he's putting in his body. And really, it's Mitty's fault, man. Mitty is the one that too early on allowed that leeway. And by allowing that, mentally, it ruined him. Not to say that he would have made it, because the whole point of this fight was so that he could make it, giving him that motivation of a real fight, this real opponent, you know. And frankly, I am disappointed. I really am, not only in him, but in Mitty as well, for kind of playing whatever role he played. Not that he has a big part or a little part. There is no, you know, percentage. It's just that now it's tainted. If Doomsday wins, he was a bigger man. If Mitty wins, Doomsday was out of shape. It's, you know, they made a mockery.
I don't know about that. I think if Mitty wins, he beat the bigger guy that had all that knockout power. You know, I think that becomes the narrative if Mitty wins.
Oh.
If Doomsday wins, it absolutely is because of the weight. That would become the narrative.
Yo, Marvin said #fake news, Matt.
That's fine. I can show the text, but I'm not going to do that to you, Marvin. I'm not going to snitch on you. I'm just saying it like it is. I mean, you can call in 1-425-569-5241 if you want to, you know, make your case. But those text messages are all public information to the group chat members. So.
So yeah, man. I mean, that's the one I wanted to be a main event. You know, I really wanted that one to be a main event. Here we are. But who else do we have? Chris and Santiago.
Great fight.
Santiago. Tell me about that one.
I mean, Santiago's at 208 pounds right now, which is the craziest part. I mean, Santiago goes to the gym from 3:30 or 4:30 to 10 or 11 at night. The guy is going to the gym for 7 hours straight sometimes, you know? Like, the guy put in so much work, so much dedication. I don't know about Chris, but Chris is a nice guy. Chris is one of the good guys on Team Canada. He definitely seemed like he took it seriously in some capacity. Obviously not as seriously as Santiago. But, I mean, Santiago deserves a ton of credit. If we were giving out awards for this event, Santiago absolutely deserves an award. Santiago, you know, like we've all known this to be, is a guy that you cannot hurt. He will keep coming forward. He's going to throw a ton of punches in your face, and you're going to have to fight him off of you, and that's very difficult to do. Even though he's lost all that weight, he has not lost his ability to pressure and swarm opponents. I think Santiago is going to get a clear TKO finish in the 3rd round, just due to accumulation. I think Santiago is going to put on like a Sean Porter-like performance again.
Wow. So, am I hearing Santiago versus Ness, Border Wars 3, or is he going to keep getting down? Because I mean,
here's something really funny. Here's something really funny. Remember when he's
seen the sparring, he still wants to take me?
Remember when you were in Hawaii and you were about to come to LA and all that shit, right? And I told the entire TBV crew, yo, come to the gym tomorrow. Ness is going to be in town, right? So we all went to the gym. Obviously, you didn't come because, you pushed out. And Santiago's like bummed, man. He was like, I wanted to spar Ness. Like, I wanted to get in there with Ness.
Yeah, but that was also before,
So?
I mean, everybody says they want to spar Ness, man.
Of course.
Everybody.
You're Anthony
I
Johnson.
I just want people to keep signing up. Don't make it difficult for me because Border Wars 3, we moving.
The winner of Enrique Jose may get Santiago. That may be an option.
So Santiago gonna drop down. He gonna keep moving.
Well, I said again, depends on who that winner is.
Oh, okay.
Because if the winner, again, I don't want to get into it. That's promoter talk. We can get into it after Border Wars. We have the fights to get to, of course. Weigh-ins tomorrow. Press conference tomorrow. Should be very interesting. All of the opponents together for the first time. Most of these guys meeting each other for the first time. The tension's going to be high at first.
It is. Interesting, man. Interesting to see because Marvin is a badass, bro. I remember, I told you, they made us do a crazy class before we could even touch the ring. And, I see him watching me, bro. Like, they got us doing pad work. They made us partner up. So I'm like partnered up with a complete stranger. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, yo, I see Marvin. Wow. I'm like, yo, don't worry, dog. Like, you about to see what it is pretty soon. So, yo, he's got confidence. And that's what I'm saying. Like, Aaron is not as tall as me. He's not as long as me.
But he is tall. He's long.
But he does box, though. He does box, too. So, luckily for Marvin, he got some good work. And hopefully he can use that to get that win. Cruz and your boy, Zach McDaddy Kramer, looking to make a comeback. Do you believe this Zach redemption story?
I'll put it this way, Jose.
Has anything Jose put out about Zach's redemption? Because I'm not in the group chat anymore. So, like, anything that he's put out giving you the slightest hint of, oh, shit, Zach's really taking this seriously this time?
I think he's taking it seriously.
Really? Why? I need to know why. You got to make me a believer on that because I don't.
There was some footage that was posted in the group chat. I don't know what happened to it. Jose said he was going to send it to you. And I don't think he ever did. And I don't think it ever got posted to Patreon, obviously. But Zach was sparring a tall amateur. I don't know how tall he was, but he was tall and a southpaw. And the amateur was pressing him. Like, the amateur was not giving him any slack whatsoever. And Zach hung in there, and he threw some shit back. I'm not saying he's.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Look, I've been sent footage of Zach, and look, no disrespect to Zach. Zach, don't take it this way. But hanging in there isn't gonna get you a win.
No, but you're talking about improvement. That was the question. Not if he's gonna get the W. He's shown improvement. He has taken it seriously. I don't think it's enough to get the W, though.
I think he's still following behind his guard. You know what I'm saying?
Way too much. He doesn't follow up with the jab. He's too squared up.
Yeah, he's definitely squared up. He can go down with a simple 1-2, puts him down.
Yeah, because of his balance, because of the way he's positioned. Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely because of the way he's positioned. More than anything, because the kid is built like a house. He's just not. I've said it before, man. Border Wars 3, Zach, you got an open invite. You need to come train where champions are made. Jersey Boy Boxing Club. That's all I'm saying, bro. Matt, you're welcome as well.
I'm good. I got amateurs and pros over here that I'm sparring with. So,
all right.
Plus the flight over there is, quite expensive for camp every Border Wars event.
Yo, you got to do what you got to do for the win, man. You can't be losing. But I mean, I wish you the best.
Definitely check out that press conference last night.
I wish you the best. I mean, you can't have a press conference without your opponent.
Just check it out.
Oh, wait, Warren's in town?
Yes, he is.
Did you see him?
No, I have not seen him.
So you're another fucking Doomsday, scared to meet up with Mitty, huh?
We're meeting tomorrow.
We're meeting tomorrow. Bitch!
Why am I going to go hang out and chill with you? Like, I'm not going to do that.
You sound just like Doomsday now.
You? No, fuck that.
Yo, I'm going to fucking go out. Listen.
No, here's the thing. Doomy can't do that with Mitty because Mitty's his friend. And Mitty is being gracious enough Do not charge Doomy's ass for not coming in and weight. Doomy can be charged $500 and the fight can be canceled according to the contract he signed. Mitty is gracious enough and a good enough friend to not do that to Doomy. So Doomy's being a little bit ridiculous about that. Me and Warren are not friends. Me and Warren did not have that relationship. So I do not care.
So y'all ain't partners, y'all ain't buddies, y'all damn sure ain't friends.
We ain't friends like that now. I keep the same energy. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, he's such a punk. Sal and Tony G. When do they hit town? Matthew?
Sal and Tony G, I think, are coming on Monday, like everyone.
Okay. I can't wait for that one. Sal is on weight. He's on weight. He's a happy man, too. He's a happy man, yo. He's excited to be shaking off those pounds, bro. It's almost like 35 or 40 pounds he lost.
Yeah, man. He was looking big.
It's crazy. We never think about how much weight it is that we have until we start to lose it, bro. I'm telling you.
Or if you like for my case, like I didn't lose a bunch of weight, right? But I definitely started eating like healthier. I quit cigarettes, you know, like a bunch of healthy things in my life started happening.
Vape, though. Did you quit the vape? Because I don't know. I thought the last time in Vegas you jumped on nicotine.
You mean Darth Vader?
No, the nicotine vape.
Yeah, the Darth Vader. That's what you guys used to call it, right?
Yeah.
No, I do not smoke that anymore. I haven't smoked that in months.
Yo, but didn't you jump on a pack of cigarettes in Vegas?
Yeah, but I was really drunk.
So. Oh, blame it on the alcohol. You sound like
one time in camp. I'm sorry. And come on, that was such a great night. You can't
don't take time off in camp, bro.
Yo, you took time off of camp.
Not that type of time. I took work time.
Like everything. I took one night on cigarettes. Like, come on, man. Like, what are you talking about? Don't compare the two.
So Alex Lemon and Info Joe, where are we still split on this one? Are you still riding with your heart?
My heart being Joe?
Of course.
Wait, hold on. You think Lemon's the favorite? Lemon's not the favorite.
Who said he's not the favorite? What's Bruce got him at?
Let me get the odds up. I think
no way Bruce doesn't have him as the favorite.
No, come on, man. Like
dude, I mean, how could you put him? Lemon has put out sparring and never been stunned, and you know how that goes.
Okay, I have the odds right here. Find their names. Info Joe is the favorite. Lemon's a +170 underdog. Very close odds.
How the fuck did that happen?
Lemon hasn't posted really any real sparring. Come on.
You've influenced this. It's okay. There's money to be made on Alex then. I know Joe hates me right now, man. I hate this whole Border Wars thing.
Yo, everyone on TV West Coast has a little tiny like Ness like behind them going like, you motherfucking suck. Like you have to run this extra mile. Like stuff like an angel and devil or just two Nesses yelling at him.
Fern, not Fern. I never said nothing bad about Fern. Fern automatically looked good. He was a natural.
Said you were just like unsure about Fern. There wasn't really any footage on Fern for a long period of time.
Yeah, but just the way he was hitting the bag and everything, he was always a natural. And then he had the work ethic. So I'm really interested to see how that goes. Plus, Kevin is small, right? He seems small, and he's gone down.
I've been told he's like 5'4",
and he's gone down. But Kevin is a man, though, right? How old is Kevin?
I believe he's in his late 20s or early 30s. I would assume.
I don't know. We'll see who's got.
But Fern's 29.
Okay, Fern got the baby face.
No, he does have the baby face, but Fern got kind of ripped, man. He got kind of bulky for camp.
His girl gonna be giving me high fives. Shout out to Listen, who's got the killer instinct though? See, because you're like this, you want to be Prince Nassim Hamed, and it's like, are you gonna hurt Warren? Are you gonna be able to get him out of there? Like you're calling a stoppage, but you know you're Paulie. Paulie says he's gonna stop somebody.
I'm not Paulie, but I appreciate being compared to a world champion boxer. I have more power than maybe what you think and what other people think. And I don't think we've ever seen Warren's chin be tested. Ever.
I think that Warren's been in there with a significant amount of fighters for us to say that he's never been tested.
You know, all his buddies? Cool.
All right.
I've never seen him spar an amateur or a pro. Have you?
No.
Okay. So, I mean, we can stop the talk about whose sparring partners are better.
Okay. Okay, I think we've touched on everyone, right? Are we missing anyone?
Let me see.
Can't really say much about the Tony G because we know more about Sal. Tony G stopped sending things in. We're gonna have to just
We pretty much talked about everything. I mean, we talked about Eric Garcia, Anthony Edwards, Tony G versus Iron Sal, Cantu versus Marvin, Cruz versus Canadian Zach, Fern versus Kevin, Joe versus Lemon, Chris versus Santiago, Warren versus me, Mitty versus Doomy, Jose versus Casual, and you versus Haziel. So we talked about everyone.
it's over then, man.
Make weight, stay healthy, stay loose.
See you guys mañana in LA. And yeah.
For our regular Sunday show, 7 p.m. Eastern.
And tune in at 7 p.m. Eastern for Sunday's show where we discuss Clarissa Shields' win over the weekend and all the latest headlines in boxing.
Joshua Parker, Canelo Triple G, everything you guys want to discuss.
All that stuff you want to discuss. Peace.
Peace.